We just had a situation in the lab where one of Dan's prospects, he messaged him after his initial DMs. Yeah, just yes. And listen, sometimes this is going to happen and there's nothing you can do. You send out a million DMs, some replies, you'll just get yes. They're very like one-word answers. The thing is, there's still a way to approach this. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly how. The first thing you want to do is to remove any perceived tension in the conversation. Your prospects are looking for you to have a negative reaction to this. And if you have that negative reaction, it's going to lower trust. The whole thing is with LinkedIn client acquisition, especially in the DMs, you want to put their well-being first and be detached from the sale. If you book a call, cool. If you don't book a call, cool. You're still going to have a great day. Life is still incredible. So what I'm going to write here is literally just ha ha ha. I'm going to show him that it didn't affect me. Okay, this guy's also older. I might not use slang. I might not use emojis in this outreach. I don't really use emojis in general, but more so with this guy. He's a little bit older guy, 55, 60 years old, it looks like. Next, what I'm going to do is just restate one of my questions. Remove tension, just restate one of your questions. Okay, and you could restate it in a different way. You guys mostly do risk management at Blue Sky, right? Boom, just like that. Optionally, what you can do, if you have some type of sales asset, like a lead magnet that you could send him that's related to risk management, related to him that can help him out, I would always do that. By the way, check this out, right? These are all separate messages. You write this, you send. You write this, you send. You write this, you send. Link to the lead magnet. Was just thinking of how I could help you, had this just sitting, and then provide context around this. By the way, I'm paraphrasing. You could write this in a million different ways. It's all about what you're conveying. And that's what we go over in depth in the lab. There's over 9 hours of masterclasses. We have a weekly live call that's an hour long with me. There's over 37 DM strategies. I give you one-on-one feedback just like this. If you're not in the lab, you got to get in. Go to linkedin-clientlab.com. All right. Have this just sitting here. I know you guys do risk management, or I know you're in the finance space, let's say. This guy's in the finance space, whatever space he's in. Boom, provide context, send him the lead magnet. Was just thinking of how I can help you, right? You want to put your prospect's needs first. And I love saying things like this. Was just thinking of how I could help you. I want to do this if this could help you, if you think it makes sense, right? You're showing them that you're putting their well-being first. And what happens when you do that, you warm up the prospect, you build trust, you build authority. And also it shows them that if you do pitch a call, and if you're on the call and you pitch him a service that he could buy, you're not doing that because of selfish reasons. You're doing that because you genuinely believe that whatever you're pitching can help them. So think about how that builds trust for a call. You do this here, and now the prospect warms up. Now when you pitch a call, they're going to be a lot more receptive to that. By the way, this is optional. You could just leave it right here, and that's perfectly fine, right? And I don't include the question mark there because this guy, he just said yes. He didn't really give me much energy. A lot of times at the end of my sentences, I don't include a period or I don't include a question mark to show just the right amount of I care and I care about helping you, but I don't really care, right? I'm detached from the sale. And not including a question mark or not including a period at the end of a sentence, it shows just the right amount of detachment without looking like you're not competent, like you're incompetent, right? You're still highly competent, and that's what you're conveying. Had this just in here, I know you're in the finance space, will help you get clients significantly. I don't know, be more specific with that, right? When you're DMing, you want to be as specific as you possibly can. So you get a yes in the DMs, remove any perceived tension. You can restate your question. If it's that type of situation, you ask them a question, your prime pain points. And then optionally, you can look for ways to help. By the way, check this out. BTW, by the way, maybe I'll say by the way, since he's a little older, right? He might not understand that. I'm catering to my prospect here, to my target market. This conveys spontaneity. Boom. Lead magnet. This shows genuine care and detachment from the sale. Hey, I want to help you even if I don't financially benefit from the help. Have this just sitting here, conveying more spontaneity. I know you're in the finance space, making it relevant to him. And boom, here's the benefit you'll get from opening this. And there's a really good chance he will reply to this and he will be even warmer. And then you could go prime more pain points and book a call.